On today's episode of latest sports updates around the world, we are going to talk about the Spanish Supa Copa. As you all know, in the previous seasons, it has been played in a tournament format in Saudi Arabia, Jeddah to be precise. So tomorrow there's going to be a game between Barcelona and Athletic Club, and on Thursday, Real Madrid will lock horns with RCD Mallorca. So today we are going to preview the game between Barcelona and then Bilbao. Fierce rivals. The game is going to be intense and it's going to be poised. Ernesto Valverde will face his former team, Barcelona, where he spends 2.5 seasons. So I'm going to take you through some insights about the game, where to watch the game, the time the game will be played, and the channels you can watch the game. And then I have with me here Malik Berry. He's a strong Barcelona fan. He will look into the lineup of the game, players who are going to miss the game, and the odds, whether it's favoring Barcelona or it's favoring Bilbao in this game. So the game is tomorrow at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. GMT. And then as I mentioned earlier on, Ernesto Valverde will be facing his former team. Inigo Martinez on the other hand will also be facing his former team. I'll bring in my guest, Malik Berry, and then he'll take me through some of the players who are fit, players who are injured, and then the expected lineup of the game. And let's note that Dani Olmo and Pau Victor currently not eligible to play the game because they are yet to be registered. And news coming in right now is that the Supreme Court Council are looking at finding solutions to help Barcelona register Dani Olmo and Pau Victor in the interim, in short term, so that they'll be able to play in the Super Cup. And then, so Malik Berry, welcome.
Charlie, thanks for the platform. Against Bilbao has always been tough. So playing against this same stubborn club in the semi-final of the Super Cup will be tougher. And they also have an experienced coach in the name of Ernesto Valverde. So we are hoping to see what happens tomorrow.
Okay, so that's my panel, my guesses, small touches on the game or small details he has given on the game. Next thing is we are going to look at the expected lineup and players who are going to miss out if they are key players or they are not key players. So on the side of, I'll touch on the side of Athletic Club, and then he will touch on the side of Barcelona. So if you look at the probable lineup for Bilbao, it's going to be Unai Simon in post, DeMarcus at right back, Dani Vivian, and then Aitor Paredes in centre back, Yuri Bechicia at left back. In midfield, there's Prados and then Miguel Vesca. And then in attack, they have Inaki Williams, Berenguer, and then Guruceta leading attack. Inaki Williams is still doubtful for the game. There are reports in Spain shows that he's injured and he's not, but he traveled with the team. So probably they will have a last scan on him to see if he's going to be ready for the game. I think that's going to be the only huge miss for Bilbao in this game. Nico Williams not being fully fit for the game. It's going to be a huge blow. But they still have players who can fit in or who can make up for his absence in the team. So Malik, take us through Barcelona's expected lineup and players who are set to miss the game.
We begin with Lamine Yamal. I want to talk something small about him. You know, last year he couldn't end the year. He ended the year with an injury. So news from Barcelona says he's training with the team at the moment. But tomorrow I don't think he's going to start the game. So probably he will come from the bench. So
But do you think it will be ideal for the coach to start him or bring him from the bench?
No, we don't want to risk him. He's our future. So let's manage him. Okay. So this is Barcelona's probable lineup for tomorrow's game against Bilbao. We have Inaki Pena in the post, Jukunde at right back, the pair of Inigo Martinez and Pau Kubasi at centre back, and we have Balde 2 at left back. We have Gavi, Pedri, and Makasabi in the midfield. Since Lamine Yamal is out injured, Rafinha will replace him at the right wing, and Femi Lopez too will play at the left wing, and up front we have Robert Lewandowski. So I think this is the predicted lineup for tomorrow's game against Bilbao.
Yeah, so as you've all heard from Malik, this will be the probable lineup for Barcelona. They will line up in a 4-2-3-1 formation from Hasselfield. That's the lineup, that's the formation he has been. That's how he has been setting up whole season in La Liga and in the Champions League. So finally, we're going to look at the predictions for the game tomorrow. Final is at stake in Saudi Arabia, and a cap is at stake. So I'll go back to Malik Berry and take his final prediction for the game. So Malik Berry, Athletic Bilbao and then Barcelona, 7 p.m. tomorrow. What is your final prediction?
Oh, I'll go for a 3-1 win for Barcelona. Yeah.
So according to Malik Berry,
and I know Lamine Yamal will come and score from the bench. Okay. Mark my words.
So according to Malik Berry, it's going to be a 3-1 win for Barcelona tomorrow. And me, I think the game is going to be very tough. So a 2-2 in full time and then a win in extra time for Barcelona tomorrow is likely on the cards.